The following Let's Play has been rated not safe for young children. Any attempts to break the game are for entertainment value only. However, if any typos happen to be found...
My thing about Monopoly is I suck at it, and also it takes way too long to play. Even if you don't play the free parking space rule, which isn't actually a rule, the game takes way too long. You know why? Because nobody trades. I mean, I'm not giving up any of my property because then the person who I'm giving up my property to is going to fill up their land with hotels because they'll have all the correct property. Hello everyone! Welcome back to this game. When we last left off, we finally rescued this here prisoner and jumped off the train. So you might be wondering, why am I back on the train? It's because I want to point out a little, well, it's not really a glitch, so much of an oversight, I guess. It seems to me that the person who designed this sprite didn't expect the player to ever walk up. Because if I walk up, that happens. There is no walking up animation. There's a facing up animation, but not a walking up animation. It's kind of weird. Alright, now that I've demonstrated that, let's head back to the title screen and load up where we last left off and see if everyone survived jumping off the train. I get it, he's hurt, but we don't have time to let him rest much longer. We're talking about Orion. No. Well, nut bunnies. I forgot our main character's name. Orphan. We're talking about Orphan. He hurt himself earlier. Got blown up or something like that. I guess he's even more hurt. The Enforcer's got HQs all over the city. It's not going to take them long to come looking for us. We're in, Green Place. Yay. It's morning, Orphan. We made it. We didn't make it yet. That's a nasty wound. You probably want to get him to someone. Can you walk? I think so. Is there somewhere we can head to? Somewhere safe for a while? I got some family used to live around here. If they're still about, they'd be our best bet. Which way? North, I think. Bailey 87 shouldn't be too far. You have to take it easy, Orphan. Me and Dillon can handle things until we get you patched up. So I guess technically Orphan is not going to be fighting. Nope. That's which button am I pressing? That button. Also, it's pretty convenient we happen to jump off right in time for... Is that a bridge? Okay, right on time for a bridge and right in time for some random sign. Soulless security checkpoint is that way. Glad we jumped off before we reached that. Verdum City is where we came from. So I guess we're going to Suburban District 09L-83. So what happens if we go this way? We can't go this way. So what's the point of this sign if we can't go in any direction? Warning. High-speed trains. Keep away from tracks. It's nice that we're finally in a nice and bright area. For the duration of those first 10 episodes, I actually dimmed the chat a little so the chat wouldn't be as blinding next to the very dimly lit screen, but now I guess I don't have to do that. Yay, that means rendering will go faster. Woodwalk, nesting area of the Bezra hawk. I'm betting we're going to have to fight one of those. Yeah, you're not too far off, Frosser. Footpath leading to Bailey's Underpass. We got some tall grass. We can't go into the tall grass because we don't have any Pokemon. Alright, new enemies. Wild Chapley and Wild Chapla. Is the Chapley an enemy we encountered before? I think we encountered those in the labyrinth. Alright, Dillon can't use regular attacks. She can only compound weapons and stuff. I'm not entirely sure how I feel about her inability to attack. At the very least, it'd be nice if she had like a weak attack. But no, we're only allowed to use this stuff. So I hope I got plenty. Wow. 1 damage? I don't think that this is going to be very difficult. I don't feel like wasting any items, so defend. Eventually, that thing's gonna die. At least it's only causing 1 damage. Also, Skylar's pose when she gets hit, it's kinda silly. Also, victory theme. Yay, victory theme. Nothing over here. You know, this would be a good spot for a hidden treasure chest. So which way am I going? There was another path that I didn't take. Should I have taken that path instead? Two of these wild chaplas. You know what? Let's use a stronger thing. In fact, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attack the wild chapley because I'm pretty sure that's weaker. And then... oh, I was hoping I would be using that. What else do I have? Shock bomb. Why can't I use that? Am I out of whatever I'm required to have in order to use this? Because it uses items to use, as well as AP. So I guess I'm using that. Well, you know, this is probably a good time to try creating new stuff for which Dillon can use. Oh, Dillon's poisoned. Well, that takes care of that. Rodent Fang. Let's find out what that is. I'll find it eventually. Here it is. Rodent Fang. The poison gland and front cup side of the wild chapla damages and may inflict poison on one enemy. So it's like a weapon sort of item. Now let's well, first off, Dillon poison still? No, it looks like poison wears off after battle, so good news on that. So let's what was that I'm looking for? Craft compounds. Let's make stuff. Oh, I wanted to make this, but I don't have enough stuff to make it. Well, I could at least make some more incendiary grenades. Yeah, I guess VX it kind of is a little bit outdated, but only because there's VX Ace. I mean, like, compared to, like, XP is also outdated, but not as much outdated because it offers its own style. But then VX is pretty much replaced by VX Ace because they're, like, the same thing, except Ace is a little bit better. Do I want to make incendiary grenades? Or do I want to make dynamite? Easy to make, but not particularly effective. Well, maybe I don't want to make it. Although I can make a bunch of them. I already have 6 of them. Do I not have any more of these? Is that what the number's telling me? I have 2 shock bombs left and 6 dynamites left and no incendiary grenades. Probably want to make a few of those. I can make 3. I'll make 1. Yep, that's telling me how much I have. I wish I could tell how many I had while I was in battle. Alright, path up there. Path up... Oh, that's a tunnel. Underpass, leading to Bailey's 86 through 91. Well, that's where we want to go, so I'm just going to explore and go this way. There's one of those birds we were talking about. Bezra Hawk. This is a dark forest, considering how bright it was. Yeah, let's use a dynamite. The way the claw animation goes over one of our characters and instead goes across the enemy who's using the attack, it looks more like it's going across the enemies who's using the attack. Maybe the animation should be reversed or something, or lowered. I don't know, it just looks misplaced. Yeah, paying attention to the stream and watching the chat at the same time is very difficult. Take it from me. There is so much chat I wind up missing, and it's like I have to stop to read the chat, but even then, sometimes I miss vital information provided by the developers, who, by the way, aren't here today, unfortunately. I guess I was a little late in notifying them of the stream. I would have canceled the stream, but there was already a whole bunch of people here, which is cool. What's this? Is this another railroad? Must be like an abandoned railroad. It's actually kind of cool. It's a nice little random thing here. Although I'd like to point out that these tracks don't continue into the screen to the right, which we came from and explored already. And this is where we came from. So now I need to figure out if I can get back through here without having to fight these birds again. No, I'm just going to go back down around the other way. These guys are fairly easy to avoid. Just head on into this tunnel. Wow, you gotta go deep into the tunnel before it counts as going into the tunnel. Wait, that was it? Oh, there's another railroad up... Oh, wait, no? I'm guessing this is a different railroad? Aside from the railroad we crossed over in that dark forest part? That would have definitely been a nice touch, but no, apparently this railroad here is abandoned. Kinda curious what the story behind that is. Oh, we're here, cutscene. How are you holding up? Not the best I've ever felt. Orphan, I don't want to play their game anymore, whatever the consequences. Who's there? The people who sent us down into the labyrinth to rescue this person? If we don't follow their orders, they'll... After tonight, you getting hurt, I can't risk it all again. There's more at stake than just us two. It's not exactly my favorite subject right now, but I don't want them to get hurt either. Who's them? Why are you not being specific? I know, this whole thing, this city, is like a nightmare. We'll figure something out later. Okay? I acknowledge your joke, Sir Rosser. Alright, were we supposed to go here? Bailey 86? Is this treasure? Yes, it is. For one frame, it was like halfway open, but then it shut and then opened again. By the way, hello Shadowing Nightmare. I saw you come in sooner, but I forgot to mention sooner that I saw you. Where is this going? This is going nowhere. Oh wait, it's going to a cutscene. I did not expect a cutscene over here. Oh, it's those guys. They move quickly. Not that way, then. Good, because I wasn't done exploring this way. There's gotta be a way in here. It's probably... Is this a door? No. Hey, it's a person. Hello, person. I can't get home with those enforcers blocking the road. They're on such a power trip. Just wait until the locals start waking up. For them suburbians don't stand for being bossed about. I guess these are all homes that we can't go into because they're just random houses. I mean, why would we be able to go into random houses? Wait, was that Sir Rosser's joke or was that yesterday's Moose joke? See, this is how poorly I pay attention to the chat. I need, like, a second person here to pay attention to the chat for me. Alright, this might be where we're supposed to go, because there's, like, a door here. Then again, it's also a cemetery, so I'm not sure. It's locked. Okay. We should look for another way first. Oh, maybe that is where we're supposed to go. Oh wait, let me guess. More more people we don't want to. Pretty sure the camera was supposed to be scrolling up just then. Wow, 2 glitches and Elder Inventor's not even here. So we're going to assume the person up there is saying until your roadblock is done. You can make your complaint to the stifling heat instead. And the camera is going back down to us. In theory. No way through. Well, at least it's not too difficult to figure out where we're supposed to go. Also, I'm glad I'm finding out... Oh, wait. Another one? Except this time there's not any dialogue. These guys are everywhere. Can't go this way either. Well, then I'm kind of lost. You guys are talking about Monopoly. A Mountie game piece? Nope, there's no Mountie game piece in our Monopoly. My thing about Monopoly is I suck at it, and also it takes way too long to play. Even if you don't play the free parking space rule, which isn't actually a rule, the game takes way too long. You know why? Because nobody trades. I mean, I'm not giving up any of my property, because then the person who I'm giving up my property to is going to fill up their land with hotels, because they'll have all the correct property. So I just don't play it. Alright, so both roads are blocked. So now we gotta check this door again. I guess this is our way in. It's locked. I can get it open. What are you gonna do? Melt the lock. If you didn't notice, chemistry is kind of my thing. Unless handling yourselves in sounds good. Handling yourselves in? Just the wording of that, it throws me off a little. Unless handling yourselves in sounds good, a little property damage is the only alternative, right? So why didn't you do that the first time I checked the door? Right, just gotta put a little of the inside the... You're mumbling. Might want to step back. Is this gonna be noisy? I mean, we got soldiers on either side of us. Et voila. Et voila. I know voila, but what's that first word supposed to... How does that sound, pronounce? Handling, not or handing, not handling. Game needs bigger text. If I remember right, my aunt's house is one of the ones at the back. Hello, farmer. I hope you don't mind that we just broke in. You look worried. I just let all these sorts of troubles wash over me. Life's too short to waste energy bemoaning things. Ooh, what's this? Friends, family, miners. Their names remain more than words. It's in a memorial sort of thing. Oh! You know, had the camera scrolled up, we might have been able to see that. I have a feeling that's going to be a bad thing in the near future. Alright, so we're actually in the town. We're supposed to go to the back, but I feel like exploring. Maybe now we can go in random people's houses. My aunt's house is one of the ones at the back. Are you just gonna tell me that every time I check someone's house? Yep. Alright, we're not gonna check anybody's random houses, but I'm still gonna explore just in the off chance that... Oh, there's a save point. Yay. If there's a save point there, then I can only assume that the house it's in front of is the correct house. So I'm just gonna kind of look around some more. You never know, there might be a treasure chest somewhere. Oh, so there's a path back there. Doesn't go anywhere, this door is not a thing. Also, there's soldiers back there too. Look in the chat again. There's a lot of discussion going on. And I'm missing a lot of it. Oops. Spilled my water. Not all of it, just a little. On the plus side, when I edit this, I can just read over the chat and check out all that I missed. Still wish I had another person to pay attention to the chat for me. Point out things that are being said. Alright, save point, and we don't have to pay for it. Maybe they're upstairs. What are you leaning on? This is the right house. Anyone here? It's Dillon. Will your aunt be able to help us? Your guess is as good as mine, Red. I haven't seen this side of the family since I was little. It has occurred to me that the only introductions that have taken place between these three so far is we know who Dillon is. Dillon? Isn't this a surprise? It's lovely to... Who are they? I'm in trouble. Are you the reason there are soulless men all over the Bailey? They're after us. We need somewhere to lay low. You'd better tell me what's going on. I'll make us something to eat. I hope you can mix us something to eat while your story's being told. Dad had to become an operative. Your father became one of those murderers? He didn't have a choice. I didn't know until he got ill. I would have tried to stop him, but he must have had a pretty serious reason. We didn't get a chance to talk about it. If he would have talked to me about it at all. There's a lot of trouble in Verdam these days. Lots of disparate people. I suppose I just never considered that it'd be affecting you and your father. His latest assignment. He was too weak to do it. So I tried to fill in for him. Why, Dillon? Why would you do that? That's how the operatives are. If you're not useful to them anymore, you're a loose end. Are we talking about the same group that Skylar and Orphan are a part of? They would have killed Dad as soon as they realized his mission didn't get done. I take it that something went wrong? Yep, big time. Hi, Lit. So, are these operatives too? We were operatives. They sent us to get your niece out of Solus custody. But we're done with them now, whatever happens. From what I understand, people don't just quit the operatives. Yeah, I kind of got that impression too. Please, my brother's been seriously hurt. He needs help. They're siblings? I feel like I should have did done there, but it's a little late now. Take him upstairs. Put him in my bed. I'll get a message to Doc Heron. But a massage would be nice too. Of course you're welcome to stay, but this mess you're in is beyond me. I'll have to contact Reagan. Ronald Reagan? She lives in the city center now. Oh, Mrs. Ronald Reagan. She'll know what to do. Reagan's my cousin, by the way. She might be able to help you two as well. Or turn us in. Thank you for whatever you can do. Excuse me, Dillon. I've never seen the enforcers push so much weight around. Whatever you folks did must have been serious. Will you help him or not? It looks like his wound has partly cauterized upon infliction. That's lucky. Lucky. Blah. You know, I really wish I was better at talking. He needs clean bandages and a salve to prevent festering. But it shouldn't be long before he's on his feet. I can't help but notice this thing sitting here. It almost looks like one of those enforcer uniforms. Did we, carry one back home? There'll be scarring, though, and what? And he's got what's called solar burns. From Solaris? Solaris encounters cause the solar burns. The type of wound suggests some nerve damage. He'll probably be in pain for a long time. Okay, thank you. I suppose all three of you could use some shut-eye. Nothing can be done until I hear back from Reagan. The telegrams are a little slow out here. Get some sleep. I'll keep an eye on the enforcers. Even they won't barge into Verdam homes without a warrant. I was just thinking, though, what if they happened to walk past that one gate and notice that the front of it was melted/blown off? They might collect a warrant in that case. Dragon is my animagus form? I don't even know what animagus is. Man, I am missing so much chat. I'm not really a Harry Potter fan. I only saw like the first 3 movies and that was it. Couldn't be bothered to watch the rest. Or read the books. Transformations are awesome. If they had one, they'd be in here with us now. We're still talking about warrants, I assume. I'm sorry about all this, Auntie. Oh wait! That's Dillon. It was hard telling because she's like inside some light. I'm assuming we're looking at a flashback. Yep. There goes our grunt. In slow motion. You've come all this way. Years of traveling, struggling, fighting, searching for your place of peace. Such an innocent, no, humble hope. And all of it just to suffer in a new, deadlier way? Can't sleep? I had a bad dream. I'm exhausted, but... no. Can't sleep. You aren't from Verdam, are you? No. Me and Orphan came from Urkika, It's too bad Elder Inventor isn't here to tell me how to pronounce that. That's on the mainland, isn't it? That's a pretty big distance you've come. All we've wanted for years was to get here. But it's nothing like we heard about. Everyone in Urkika thinks this city is some sort of perfect fairy tale. I guess we just really wanted to believe it. A lot of people understand that feeling. We all felt so lucky to live here, knowing how hard it is for people who still live on the continent. So apparently Verdam and Solaris are on an island. I probably should have figured that out when I was looking at the map of the train path, but, yeah. We tried to stay grateful, but it's getting harder and harder to do. You need to sleep. I know it's easy to say, but don't worry, you're safe here. Yeah. I need a save point. I mean, I had one save point. It must be a warm room or we're really hot or something, because we're sleeping on top of the covers. Well, that was all fascinating. We're off to an interesting start, aren't we? I could have sworn that those sub-levels would be your breaking point. Was that like a dream or something? Hey, how are you feeling? Strange. Something's not right. But seriously, I'm delighted you survived. Well, now I'm curious. Now we can start having some real fun. Is Orphan having cloud syndrome? Did you hear that? Yeah, but it sounded like it was in my head. We can start applying some real pressure. It's the same voice. What does it mean? Don't know. Just how much can you twist love before it snaps? I don't like this. Something's about to happen. I feel like something's about to happen. Everything's all red and glowy. And the music is becoming a little bit ominous. Yeah. You know what? I'm going to end the episode here. If you enjoyed this video, by all means, like, comment, or subscribe. A little friendly attention can help bring me even more. And for even more Let's Playing goodness from myself and from others, check out RPGMmag.com. Link is in the description. Next time we're going to find out what's going on. Is this place haunted? Is that a treasure chest? We'll find out next time. I'll see you then. Oh, actually they were climbing off the bed. Maybe it wasn't really apparent to you, but yeah, he was kind of crawling foot first off the bed. Wasn't really walking.